I'm Emma Blakley, and I am the culture editor at the A Daily, and I'm here getting ready for Norman Music Festival.
I'm Katie. I'm with Sisteria. I'll be performing next week.
Did you grow up in Norman?
We did.
Yeah, and then what's kind of kept you around?
Well, it hasn't always kept me around. I've lived several different places, New Mexico, Los Angeles, but I always say Oklahoma is a good place to leave and a good place to come back to.
What brought you back?
Community, family. The arts community is amazing.
Yeah. We've heard a lot from artists we've talked to about how supportive the music community is. What do you think, if you compare it to other music communities you've been in, or just kind of the music scene you've been in other places, what would you say makes the Oklahoma one stand out?
I think the fact that people support each other and want to see everyone win is rare. Yeah, definitely compared to places like Los Angeles.
When did you start making music?
I guess I was kind of a late bloomer. I mean, I did the whole choir thing in high school, but I didn't start writing or performing music until my mid-20s.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about being a music artist?
There's so many different things. Connection, human connection, healing experience. It's a full body experience for me.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of joy.
Who are some of your influences?
They vary from, the oldie moldies, the classics, of course, Zeppelin and Sabbath and all of those guys, to Florence and the Machine, Black Mountain, All Them Witches from today.
Do you think people that listen to your music also listen to those people that you were influenced by?
I have no idea. I think we get people from all different backgrounds and all different tastes in music, which I think is a testament to the variety that we're creating.
Yeah.
There's something for everybody.
And then talk about how the band came together, how that formed.
That was fun because my producer, engineer, drummer, Steve Bose, and I started this project in 2019. Originally just the two of us with, same wavelength, like-minded needs for the kind of music that we wanted to make. And so we set out to do that. And then through the recording process and bringing certain people into the studio that we thought we would be a good fit on the record, wound up forming the band. Okay. And that's who we have performing with us still today.
Yeah. So 5 years?
Yeah, we were going on 5 years. There's a big fat pandemic in there, but
right.
But yeah, 5 years.
How would you describe, for people who haven't heard your music, how would you describe the sound in 3 words?
In 3 words.
3 words.
three words. Let's see how self-obsessed we can be here. Transcendental. No. It is all-consuming, though. Loud. Powerful.
If you had to pick...
that was 4.
That's okay. There's a hyphen in there. Yeah. If you had to pick one song from your set list to play the entire time, just on repeat.
These are good questions. I like that question. It's a song called Pale in the Darkness that wears my drummer out by the end of it every single time, but it's a collective favorite of ours too. Yeah.
Would you do an extended version or would you just repeat it?
I think we already do an extended version, which is what wears everybody out, but I would just keep it going. If my body didn't give out,
right.
it's definitely a rocker at the end. So yeah.
I know y'all have performed festival before. Would you talk about your involvement with it over the years, and what you're most excited for this year?
With Norman Music Festival. Yeah, so they have been so supportive in my entire artistic journey. So I remember I was 18 or 19 years old living in California, living in Los Angeles. And I heard about this free music festival. I think Leon Russell was playing that year, and I just thought, there is no way that is happening in my hometown, especially when I heard you could have beer outside on the street. I was like, absolutely not. there's no way. And sure enough, the fantasy was true, and I'm so happy it is. And I started, 23, 24, playing, as an acoustic solo artist. Then there's been a handful of times that I've played the festival as a band, and we're going on 3 years now as Sisteria.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're great. They've been incredibly supportive the whole time.
What do you, kind of switching gears a little bit, what do you enjoy most about living in Norman, and what are some of your favorite spots to go? Like coffee shops, restaurants?
This is my old stomping grounds. I mean, campus doesn't look anything like it used to, except Buchanan. Bikes right across the street is the same. So I have a lot of lifetimes in this town and a lot of memories, and it's home. That's really all I can say, and everything that comes with that word. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite spots to like go eat?
Okay, now, I mean, I'm a old faithful of the Earth. I always love eating at the Earth with my people over there. My best friends own the Blue Bonnet Bar, so other good friends own Apple Tree Chocolate on Main Street. I'm just plugging you guys here. I got lots of friends in the community with businesses.
In terms of, and we talked a little bit about Norman Music Festival, but in terms of the festival, what do you think it does for both Oklahoma artists and also just as for the wider community?
Well, first of all, it's free. Major kudos and shout out to Sherry Jackson for working her tail off every year, and all the committees and folks that go into fundraising and making this possible for people. I think it's really easy to critique something about the things that aren't working, but seeing behind the lines of what all goes into this is a massive team effort. And it gives artists a platform that maybe otherwise wouldn't. It gives us a chance to play for our home community in a way that we really appreciate, because we do play out of state. We don't always play Norman, and so it's a nice chance to connect with the fans.
Going back to your career, what has been one of the most formative moments, or like aha moments, or just turning points in your personal journey as an artist?
I think when we started this project, I went from, it's always been my songs. I've written the lyrics, vocal melodies and things like that, but evolved as an artist from feeling like I was not a persona, but definitely in my head when I was on stage, just me and the guitar. And I think that's a natural evolution for a lot of artists, is just finding their true voice and kind of liberating themselves. And so this current project is like the most me I've ever been. Okay. I don't perform when I'm up there. I'm just me. In like the true sense of the word. And that's, I wish that for everybody, that somebody has a chance to do that, whatever art form or avenue, to get to do that.
What do you hope people take away from your music, and what do you hope they take away from your show, or your set at the festival?
I want them to be empowered. I also always hope, and most times it happens because I can feel it, just a collective release from the daily grind of human existence. It's a nice 45-minute vacation.
And then, is there anything else that you want to let people know about the band or about the festival?
That we're people just like you, ups and downs, and it's been an amazing creative journey, and we're so excited to keep sharing it with people.
Yeah. And then if you'll tell everybody where you're performing and when.
We're on the West Stage Friday, April 26th at 10 o'clock p.m.
Amazing. Well, that's all I've got.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you so much for doing this.